Okay, so to continue, your classmates were able to solve the correct one and sent the answers in the chat box, and they are correct. So just to show the solution in our screen, so we will have here C times 44. C, the combination of 44 taken 5 at a time. So this will be equal to 44 factorial over 5 factorial times n minus, sorry, that's 44. 44 minus 5 factorial. So this will become 44 factorial over 5 factorial times 44 minus 5, that is 39. 39 factorial. So from here, let's expand. 44 times 43 times 42 times 41 times 40 times 39 factorial over 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 39 factorial. So 39 factorial will be canceled. Let's just simplify some of this pa. 40 divided by 4, it becomes 10. And then 10 divided by 5, it becomes 2. And then 2 divided by 2, it becomes 1. Naubos na. And then what else can be divided here? 42. Tama? Yeah, 42 divided by 3, that becomes how many? 42 divided by 3, 10, 14. Tama? Let's see. 42 divided by 3, that's 14. Correct. And then let's just multiply 44 times 43 times 14 times 41. And then the answer is 1,086,008 ways to choose from you. Got it? Kindly show me a reaction if you understood that process. Show me a reaction, please. Thank you so much. Okay, that's combination. Ganun lang siya. Paulit-ulit lang siyang ganun. Now, let's level up. Now, that kind of computation is done when it's just a simple combination. It's just a simple type of choosing. No other restrictions or no other conditions. Basta ganun lang siya. Pipili ka lang. That's the simple computation for combination. But what if we will be leveling up a little and magkakaroon tayo ng konting excitement ng konti. Let's try this for example. Kasi yon, one set of groups lang siya. What if we have this? Let's take a look at this example from your let's try this activity. And I want us to focus on this and try this. Here, a committee of 6 officials is to be chosen from the word itself. Chosen. So therefore, that's combination. From 8 men and 7 women. In how many ways can you select them? No other restrictions. Basta pipili ka lang. From 8 men and 7 women. How do you think will we do this? What will be your N in this case? You don't care if they are boys or girls. Basta pipili ka lang ng 6. No restrictions. No other conditions. What will be your N in this problem? Let me see. Type your answer in the chat box, please. I want everybody to participate. How many participants are there in your N? Ilan yung N nyo? What's your total N? Your total number of participants. Type it in the chat box, please. Chloe sent hers, and that's correct. The rest, post your answers, please. Thank you. And your classmates are sending the correct total. Your N here, since you're choosing 6 officials, you're choosing 6. So therefore, that's your R. Your R here is 6. Ito yung R nyo. But for your N, your total number, to be chosen from 8 men and 7 women, this will be your N. And the total will be, when you add 8 men and 7 women, how many participants do you have? You need to add them. So therefore, this will become 15. So that's 15. Got it? So everybody, get your calculators and find how many combinations of 6 officials can be chosen from 15 men and women. Go. Type your answer in the chat box. Chester already solved his and he is correct. Very good. Chloe also sent hers. Correct. What about the rest? Let's wait for the rest. How many officials can be chosen? How many committees can be chosen from these participants? Be sure when you type your answer, your solution or your unit should be complete. Okay? And your classmates got it correctly. So therefore, this is, oops, merong sumobra. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So for our formula, that becomes C 15 6. This will be equal to 15 factorial over 6 factorial times 15 minus 6 factorial. So when we solve this, this will end up with 5,005 ways to choose a committee of 6 officials. Okay, that's it. Show me a reaction if that process is clear to you. Show me a reaction, please. Very good. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Nakakalimutan niya yung factorial ng 6. Yes, you should not forget the factorial symbol. Okay? Thank you. Now, let's move on to this one. So at least you can now comprehend level up type of given. What about this? Ito, level up. Another level up. Let's take this. Yan. A committee of 5 students. Oh, committee again. Is to be chosen from 10 boys and 11 girls. So just the same as that of before. How many committees can be formed if the committee is to be comprised as follows? Oops. Oh no. This time, we have to be careful because we have different sets of conditions which will be presented now. Let's take a look at this. If first, all are boys. Okay. So from here, this is different now. Hindi na siya katulad nung nakaraang example because yun, basta pipili ka lang. No other conditions. But in this problem, there are conditions that are set. And we need to be careful with this one. But don't worry, these are just actually easy. Okay? Let's have this. Let's take a look at our first condition. A committee of 5 students is to be chosen from 10 boys and 11 girls. Okay. Oh, no problem. How many committees can be formed if the committee is to be comprised as follows? If all are boys. Therefore, if you're just choosing boys, will you include the girls in the list? Yes or no? If you're choosing only the boys, will you include the girls in the list? Yes or no? Of course not. Pipili ka lang ng 10, pipili ka lang ng 5 from the boys. Isasama pa sa listahan yung mga girls. Wag na. Nonsense. Kasi di naman sila mapipili and they are not part of the group. So that's it. Therefore, for your letter A, your N will be only the boys. And they are 10 boys. And your R will be 5 students. 5 students. And that's 5. Sige nga. What's the answer for C and R? Type your answer in the chat box once you're done. You know that already. Okay, type your answers, please. Okay, good. Their classmates are now solving. Very good. Okay. Very good. So therefore, that is okay. Sige, no problem. Basta focus lang natin to. Huwag niyong isipin yung whatever's in the video, let that be in the video. O let's focus in here. Okay. Gusto ng mga classmate nyo iba dun sa nakalagay sa video para daw maiba naman. Okay. Sige. But at least you got the correct answer. That is 252 committees. Now you know. Okay? Oh, may request from your classmates. Sir, is it okay if we change the restrictions so that they will be different from that in the video tutorial? Sure. So I will change this. Okay, ibahin natin para nga naman meron kayong multiple type of answers or solutions. Sige, very good. Thank you for that. Let's try this. Okay. So, paibahin natin A, all are girls. B, at least 4, oh yeah, 3 are boys. And C, there are 1 boy and 4 girls. Ayan, oh, iba na. As per request. As per your request, I changed the conditions. So we will have different set of solutions here. Let me now remove this. Okay. Okay, game. Now that we change as per the request of your classmates, let's now solve letter A. Same problem, committee of 5 students is to be chosen from 10 boys and 11 girls. How many committees can be formed if the committee is to be comprised as follows? So, first, A, all are girls. Question, same question a while ago. If you're just choosing 5 students from the girls, will you include the boys from the options? Yes or no? Of course not. No. So therefore, it will only be N is equal to 11 kasi yun yung new total mo for the girls. And then your R will already be 5 kasi you're just choosing 5 students. Go. What is your C and R now? Type your answer in the chat box. Okay, your classmates are now sending their answers. Very good. And that's 462. Matthew raised his hand. Yes, Matthew. What do you have a question? Napindot lang. Okay. 400. I thought you want to explain. 462 ways or committees. Okay. Thank you. That's it. So easy. Are you using the solution, the long solution that I showed you a while ago? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, very good. Do you want a faster way to solve this problem? Ay, kaya lang pag tinuro ko na sa inyo yung short process, hindi niyo na pag-aaralan yung the real thing eh. O mamaya ko na lang. Kaya pag-iisipan ko, ituturo ko pa yung shortcut. Okay, ito muna. Okay, let's now have the letter B. Ito, this is a little exciting. Kasi this is a different type of solution. Pero this will really help us a lot. Game. So, this time, I would like you to go back to our introductory video a while ago. Merong sinabi kanina yung video na cues, whether to add or to multiply. You remember the end in the introductory video a while ago, and the or? Sige nga, try to recall. If you encounter the word and, what operation will you use? And if you encounter the word or if you are working on the or thing, what will be the operation that you will use? You still remember that? Who among you can still remember that from the introductory video? Okay, Chloe, very good. Matthew, very good. Okay, good. Many of your classmates still remember. Correct. When you are talking about and, that's multiplication. Kaya nga in our computations for the FCP, and lagi yon kasi kasama lagi yung computations ng mga outcomes. Kaya siya nakamultiply. But for or, it should only be addition. And how is that? This concept will be applied in this problem or in this condition. Do you want to learn this now? Yes or no? Show me a reaction, please, if you want to learn this now. Okay, good. Thank you. So let's get to know this. And of course, this end will always be part of our solution kasi sa factorial, and is always the process kasi we always multiply numbers, okay? And or for some conditions. Ready? Let's do this. A committee of 5 students is to be chosen from 10 boys and 11 girls. How many committees can be formed if the committee is to be comprised as at least 3 are boys? When we say at least 3 are boys, ano yung pinaka-konting numero or pinaka-konting boys na dapat maging miyembro ng ating committee? How many boys should be there at least? 3. At least 3. Is it possible that there will only be 2 committee if we are following this condition? Yes or no? Is that possible? Na there will only be 2. There will only be 2 boys. Is it possible? Of course not. It's not. Kasi at least 3 dapat. Got it? So therefore, but is it possible that there will be 4 boys? Is it possible that there will be 4 boys? Yes or no? Yes, kasi at least eh. At pinaka-konti yung 3. Pero pwede siya maging 4. But is it also possible that there will only be 5? There will be 5 boys. There will be all boys in the committee. Yes, very good. Okay? And so, this is how we will do this. We will have 3 cases here. Kasi in the first case, it's possible that there are 3 boys and 2 girls. Or possible na 4 boys, 1 girl. Can you follow? Or it's possible na 5 boys lahat. So there are 3 options na pwede nating paglaruan. Can you follow? Or, dito na pumapasok yung or natin. Now, I want you to follow with me in analyzing this process. We have 3 cases. Case 1. Case 2, and case 3. Okay. In the case 1, at least, we will follow at least. There are 3 boys and 2 girls. Can you follow? That's the first case. Minimum. Kasi at least there are 3 boys. Or, dito napapasok si or. Possible naman na we have 4 boys and 1 girl. Can you follow? And it's also possible that or we will have all 5 sobrang kapal. It's also possible that we will have all 5 boys. Can you follow? And so from here, this is what we will be multiplying. Of course, 3 boys and 2 girls, what operation is in between? It's multiplication. Kasi 3 boys and 2 girls yun. Can you follow? In case 2, 4 boys and 1 girl. Can you follow? But in case 3, it's just 5 boys. Wala ka ng end. Yun lang yun. Can you follow? Show me a reaction based on how you understood these cases so far. Gets po ba yung pagkaka-analyze natin sa tatlong cases na to? Because we are at least 3 boys yun. In the first case, at least there are 3 boys and 2 girls. Kaya and naka-multiply. And, can you follow? Or it's possible that there are 4 boys and 1 girl. Can you follow? And finally, it could also be possible or 5 boys lahat. Okay? Now, let's do this process. Okay? Dito na kayo mapapagod. Kasi sobrang dami ng inyong ilolong method. Kasi dito, in here, you will get so tired of solving here because there are multiple combinations that you need to solve. Look at this. Oh. This will be, in here, 3 boys, N is 10, because there are 10 boys, and R is 3. And then for the girls, mapapagod kayo. N is equal to 11, and R is equal to 2. Dyan pa lang, ubos na oras nyo. Dito, 4 boys. We will have here N is equal to 10, and R is equal to 4. Pagod na kayo dyan. And then we also have here N is equal to 11 and R is equal to 1. Oh no, you will get so tired of solving all this. And finally, 5 boys. N is equal to 10 and R is equal to 5. Wow. Who among you wants to solve all this one by one using the long method of doing the listing and the computation and the cancellation and the multiplication of manual numbers? Who among you wants to solve this manually, just like what we're doing in our process a while ago? Show me a raise of hand if you want to do that in solving this. Okay, now, do you want to simplify your life in solving this? Yes or no? Show me a reaction, please. Kung gusto nyo mas mapadali ang buhay natin sa pagsasolve. Okay. This time, allow me to join muna. Wait lang. I have to join in my calculator via my cell phone para makakonect ako sa inyo. Wait lang. Because I want to show you something here. And I know some of you must already have noticed this. But I just want to show this with you. Wait lang. Here, I'm now joining. Okay. There. Now I'm here. Ayan. So, allow me to share my screen. I'll stop sharing first. And then I will share this. My screen. Okay. And so I have to open my, wait lang. Where is my calculator? There. There. Okay. Para mas simple ang ginagawa natin, kindly look at this symbol, the NCR. Do you see NCR? Look at my 5 button On top of my 5 button, there is NCR. Kindly pakihanap sa inyong mga calculators kung meron kayong NCR. Kindly find NCR in your calculators. Did you see NCR in your calculators? Very good. So this is what we will do here, because I know you're sick and tired of doing the long computation. So just simply, if it's on the second function, you should shift and then press that button where that NCR is contained. And then you will see it in your calculator. You now have NCR and you have those two options. Can you follow? Now let's go back to our given a while ago. So for example, in our first case, one combination is 10 is N. 10, you will put 10 in your first box. That's for your N. And then for your R, that will be the second. You're following the NCR. N is the first, R is the second. And then you put 3. And you will end up with the final answer agad. So therefore, in case 1, 3 boys, that's 120. Can you follow? Show me a reaction if you love what you just discovered, what you just learned. Okay, thank you so much. Ayan, mas madali na ang buhay natin ngayon with the help of your calculator. This is applicable in your online, in your calculator apps. Some of you are using calculator apps just like me. Here, this is calculator app in my phone. You can also have your natural display calculators and your normal calculators. Just find NCR. That's your combination. What about this NPR? Do you see that NPR on top of number 6? Do you see the NPR on top of number 6? Yes or no? Where do you think can we use that NPR? Type it in the chat box. Let me see. Where do you think can you use that NPR? Very good. That is the shortcut, calculator shortcut for permutation. Can you follow? However, sabi nga dun sa meme last week, yes, we have these shortcuts, but if we are required to show our solution, you need to show the solution. Got it? But at least you know a faster way, especially if we encounter lengthy process like this. Can you follow? Okay, so with that, I will now stop sharing this and we will go back to our computation. Here we go again. Okay, so a while ago, by using the calculator, we were able to solve this. This is 120, right? So I want you to solve for the 2 girls, 4 boys, 1 girl, and 5 boys. Type them in the chat box. Magkakasunod, including 120 na. 120, 2 girls, 4 boys, 1G, 5B, Type your answers in the chat box once you're done. This will just be very easy. Use your calculator. Go. Okay, so we shall now continue. So looking at doing our shortcut computations in the calculators, 3 boys is 120. 2 girls is 55. For our case 2, 4 boys is 210. Very good. And then 1 girl is 11. And then for our case 3, 5 boys is 252. Okay. So looking at our process, and kasi in our case 1, 3 boys and 2 girls. So that's multiplication. Same thing with case 2, 4 boys and 1 girl. That is multiplication. And then so case 3, no other multiplication. But in between each case, there is or. Kasi it's possible na case 1 ang lalabas or case 2 ang lalabas or case 3 ang mangyayari. So therefore, for the or, kasi either or any of these cases may happen. So therefore, for those cases, we are dealing with or, so that will become addition, plus and plus. And of course, following our GEMDAS, multiplication always comes first before addition. So therefore, you have to multiply this first before adding the 3. Kindly solve and solve each multiplication and then add and send the total in the chat box. Go. 120 times 55. Okay, pare sa calculator. That's 6,600 plus 210 times 11, 2,310 plus 252. So when you add the 3, the total would be 66 plus 2,310 plus 252. Type your answers in the chat box, please. I will check if we will have the same answer. And the answer is 9,162 committees. Ways, committees. Okay, ways to select the committees. Very good. Very good. Is that clear? Kindly show me a reaction if that's clear to you. Okay? Very good. Mayabang, yayabang ng mga 10-1. Okay, kindly take a screenshot if you want to take a screenshot. And finally, oh no, letter C. Lalo naman, sobrang dali lang nito for you. There are 1 boy and 4 girls. Sige nga, automatically, type the answer in the chat box. What's the answer in letter C? There are 1 boy and 4 girls. 1 boy and 4 girls. And 4 girls, that's multiplication. Oh. Type the answer in the chat box. I will now erase this cases. We're done with this. Letter C na tayo. You know that. For letter C, that's very simple. 1 boy and 4 girls. So this is N is equal to 10. R is equal to 1. And in here, N is equal to 11 and R is equal to 4. Go. Type the answer in the chat box. For the first combination, 10 boys, we'll just choose 1. That's 10 times. For the second combination, there are 11 girls and I will choose 4. That's 330. When we multiply this, 330 times 10, the answer will be 3,300 committees. That's it. Very good. Ops, oy, meron sa atin nag-add. One of our classmates added instead of multiplying. Look at this. One of our classmates sent me 340 ways. Ang ginawa niya, instead of multiplying, nag-10 plus 330 siya. So, nag-end siya with 340. Is this correct? Why should it be multiplication and not addition? Type your answer in the chat box. Look at your condition. It's and. It's and. And if you are talking about and, what operation should you use? That is multiplication. Take note of that. Okay? So let that mistake be a learning experience. Once we are dealing with and, that's multiplication, and we will only use plus if we are using or. Okay? Very good. Don't worry, I did not mention your name. So let that be a learning experience, not only to you, but also to all our classmates. Okay? Other question or concern? Show me a reaction based on how you understood that example or those processes. Okay? Very good. Madali lang ba o mahirap? Okay. Very good. So, that's it. And we are about to end na. Just last one. But before, it's already just 1 minute. Less than 2 minutes na lang tayo. Surely the time will not be enough. Kindly join again for the continuation. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll end this na para agad tayo makapag-join.